Hi, my name is Tom Lindeman, and I am the Director of the Visual Studio Partner Ecosystem in the Cloud and Enterprise Group at Microsoft. In this video, I'm going to talk about that partner program, Visual Studio Online integrations, and some new special offers for MSDN subscribers that have been specially created by a few of our top partners. We have a few minutes today to talk about the overall Visual Studio ecosystem strategy, Visual Studio Online, and the fact that we have an open, extensible platform for partners to integrate with, and the vSIP partner program and how it works, as well as the MSDN special offers. To set some context, I wanted to call out a few pieces of our overall strategy that relate to the partner ecosystem and modern ALM workflows. You may have seen this guy walking around and talking about business transformation and how we're moving forward as a company. The old devices and services message doesn't really capture the core of what we're doing, and what is more accurate is to say that we are a product and platforms company, and the focus is on mobile first and cloud first in everything that we do, including our developer tools and ecosystem strategy. Cloud-based development, this is happening more and more, and what we're seeing is development teams are leveraging the cloud to build apps and services for a lot of the same reasons that a business would move anything to the cloud. Efficiency, cost of ownership, speed, and agility, among other things. In addition to this, dev teams are using a variety of heterogeneous tools in various parts of their ALM workflow, and we want the value of Visual Studio Online to have a place in these new cloud-based ALM workflows. We also have realized, drank the Kool-Aid, if you will, that when our customers build mobile apps, they need to run on multiple device platforms, including Android and iOS. We get it. We made a big deal about this at the Build conference in April, and we've really embraced it, especially within the developer division. Of course, we would also like all of these mobile apps to hook into Azure services on the back end. Another transformation that is going on is within Microsoft. We're using Visual Studio Online internally, doing agile development, continuous deployments, etc. in many teams. Visual Studio Online puts out a release every 3 weeks. So we're not just eating our own dog food before we release something, we're living with these products every day. So as I mentioned before, development shops today are using a mix of tools and services in order to build, test, and deploy their apps. And if we want to be a part of this, we need to facilitate integration between VS Online and these other services. So what we've built is a set of open standards-based integration options using technologies like REST, JSON, and OpenAuth. This easily lets DevTools partners connect their tools to ours in interesting ways that benefit our joint customers. It's a platform. We don't want to put any limitations on these partner integrations at all. So we support all platforms, devices, services, and languages. You can keep your code in Git, you can use Jira for issue tracking, you can use user voice for community feedback. And with VS Online integrations, you can also create work items automatically, kick off builds, and run automated tests from VSO as well. We're aiming to be more like a hub for all of these services rather than just one of them. The VisualStudio.com Integrate site is our home base for all of our integration documentation, samples, support, etc. It's right on VisualStudio.com. You'll see links to all the materials that you need to integrate with Visual Studio IDE, Team Foundation Server, or TFS, and now Visual Studio Online. Once partners have built products and services that integrate with VSO, they might wish to join the vSIP program that I run. vSIP stands for Visual Studio Industry Partners. The program's been running for over 15 years, and we've got 180 partners that have created all kinds of great value and products for customers that make modern app creation and modern ALM easier, faster, and cheaper. The way to find these partners and learn more about them is through the vSIP directory. It's right off of vSIPprogram.com. And as of May, we've refactored the directory to filter VS partners for TFS, the IDE, and VS Online. And each one of those platforms has subcategories that you can filter on to find partners. When you find your partner and you click on their partner tile, the profile comes up and it looks like this. You can see their products, take a look at their sales assets, demos, videos, etc. All levels of vSIP, including the free basic level, allows partners to create a profile page like this. And that brings us to the announcement of some really great special offers from several of our strategic partners that are exclusive to our MSDN subscribers. The link to the special offers is on the MSDN subscriptions homepage, and I've also included the link on this slide. These partners cover a variety of areas in modern ALM dev cycle, including mobility, dev test and pre-production, and DevOps with continuous release cycles. Let me give a short introduction to these partners and these solutions for you. So Xamarin, they let you develop native cross-platform mobile apps from within Visual Studio. The integration's very tight, and again, it's right in line with our mobile-first, cloud-first strategy. Preemptive. In addition to their security products, they have an analytics solution that can be injected into mobile apps, web apps, and even Azure services. They've been a partner for a long, long time, and they're the only vSIP partner that's actually included in the Visual Studio box. LeanKit. They're a new partner that connects their super popular LeanKit Kanban boards to Visual Studio Online projects to provide a consolidated view no matter where the data originates from. This one's getting a lot of attention, even internally at Microsoft. Visual Studio Anywhere. They have been integrated with the Visual Studio IDE for a long time, and now they bring their real-time interactive sharing of backlogs, code reviews, builds, test, and deployment to VS Online. It's super useful for agile teams that have members in different offices and different countries that are trying to stay together. Modern requirements from eDev. They've been a great partner for a long time as well. They allow users to create project requirements right from our popular Office suite and automatically create work items from them, as well as test cases, and then they keep everything in sync throughout the project. Ops Hub integrates with a large number of third-party products like HP, IBM, etc., and they sync and migrate those assets to TFS. They also have built a tool that migrates TFS artifacts up to VS Online, which is very cool. Perfecto Mobile, another relatively new partner that lets users test apps on a multitude of real devices that live in the cloud, and they allow developers to create test scripts using C# that run across all of those devices. And when an error is found, they automatically create work items in TFS and VS Online, and it's very cool. User Voice is an extremely popular way to bring community feedback directly into your workflow. When a vote reaches a certain threshold, for example, they automatically create work items and keep that status in sync. There's 30 different teams inside Microsoft that are using User Voice. That's hard to say. JetBrains. They also have a wide variety of great tools for developers like ReSharper, and today they are announcing integration between TeamCity and Visual Studio Online. This lets us trigger builds of .NET and other apps in TeamCity when code is checked in to VSO or even a Git repository. They also create work items in VSO when a build or test fails in TeamCity, and they're adding more and more scenarios to this during the fall. TaskTop is another very popular tool that allows real-time synchronization of various third-party tools such as Jira and VS Online to keep these heterogeneous teams in sync no matter what tools they're using. VS Online, again, is that central hub. Here's an example of the kind of offers that these partners have put together. They're significant, and it's a very cool way to get started with these great partner tools. In closing, I wanted to provide you with the links to the Visual Studio integration site, the vSIP program portal, the MSDN subscription page that I mentioned where all of these offers live. And lastly, here's my email address in case you have any questions at all. Thank you very much.